And we're on to Saturday. Another week almost over. Well, that's if you class Sunday to Sunday's been a working week. As I say, for me, it just all rolls into one. I've got a busy old Saturday, to be honest, with quite a lot of people leaving today, but quite a lot all coming back on to fill those spaces up. So, as I say, we're on this strange couple of days, or strange week, really, because the schools broke up yesterday. So the traditional family sites where children are allowed on, they'll have been hammered yesterday and be hammered all weekend. But because we're adult only, it's a completely different turnover of guests that come here. So sometimes you get grandparents will come that don't have to look after the children during the week. They're doing like child-minding duties. Anyway, I'm going to go and open up the shed. Somebody had to borrow some tools and bits and bobs off me last night. I'll explain why in a minute. So I'm going to go and open that up and go and get my departure list ready and my arrival list ready. I mean, Charlie, I sound like I'm working in an airport, that, doesn't it? So last night we had somebody with well, not a big problem, but a electrical problem. So sometimes we'll get people arriving with very short hookup cables, and we have extensions and ones that people can borrow. So if ever you hire a camper van or a motorhome, make sure that your electric hookup cable is at least 25 metres long. Some only provide a 10-metre cable, which is okay for most sites. But anyway, so we had somebody yesterday come up with a VW camper van conversion, asking to borrow a hookup cable because theirs wouldn't fit. And what actually happened was who'd ever done the conversion had fitted a female on the van, and it should have been a male. Have I got that the right way around? Anyway, basically the cable, the fitting was completely the absolutely the wrong way round. So what we had to do, I could either borrow them an extension with a four-way gang that they could use safely, because we had one of those, or give them the option to borrow another one of our cables to remove the connector and to put it onto the hookup cable. Obviously, I wouldn't do that because I can't take responsibility for any electrical problems or problems that I may incur. So anyway, they ended up borrowing a cable and took the plug off and put one of those on the end. So completely, I've never ever come across a van that's been wired the wrong way round. Complete madness. And I'm on the naughty step. Oh dear! I keep mentioning this Facebook group that's run like I've got no idea what it's run like. I run a couple of really big Facebook groups. I've got a couple that are sort of 20,000 members, sort of people on them, from music to, funny enough, a camper van, the Mazda Bongo one. Anyway, this one is Campsite Warden, and if you dare to criticise anything, you are slapped on the wrist. You're naughty, naughty, naughty. And if you dare to mention another Facebook group, you're in for a right rollicking. So the other week I actually went on and defended a warden that had some pretty epic problems. He had to walk away from a site with the way he'd been treated. So give me some help and support. I am now on post approval. Naughty Neil. So just had a absolutely lovely couple staying in the pod for the last couple of nights with a really cute 7-month-old little black Labrador. Really nice, and they're just saying what a fantastic time they've had. So I've got somebody back in here this afternoon. So we're going to do another pod makeover, and I'm not going to dive into the quilt cover because I'm definitely getting better with this flip method. But what I am going to do along here, I am going to put some coat hangers shortly after I've done the bed and given the floor a mop and sweep out. But as ever, you know, virtually everybody, when they leave, they actually completely make up the bed so nicely. It's remarkable how people do that. Really, 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 really nice. Right. Let's get the bed stripped and get the clean bedding on. Pretty well nailed this flipping cover on, the flip method. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I might even do a video of me now with this new technique that I've got to get this quilt cover on. Right, I need to put the bed over to one side, so that's all going to be moved over, so we can get right underneath the bed, and give the floor a good sweep out, and give it all a mop, and give everywhere a wipe over. Right, that's pretty well made up for our next guest this afternoon. I've got a few pulls on this, on the wall. It's a bit of a problem. Everything's swept up and cleaned out. I'm just going to go and get a couple of clean mugs, make sure nobody's left anything. Okay, that's all been pulled out, swept. Get a couple of clean mugs and a spoon for in here, and that's ready to go. Rain last night as well, blimey Charlie. I was just saying to somebody this morning, I was so tired this morning when I woke up, but I had a marvellous, really deep sleep, but we had some real heavy rain overnight, so I think sometimes that makes me sleep better, the whole pitter-pat of rain on the caravan roof. Blue sky. Right, forget my head if it was loose. I've got to put this I'm going to put this coat hook up, coat up. Let's have a look where we're going to put it. Oh, the mud matches, there we are. So I think I'm going to come in slightly to about here, and then go up one. Actually, I think I will go up onto that one, and then I don't even need a spirit level. I'm going to use the lines of the wood to screw this in. Right, I can't do this on camera, but I need to put a screw in there, and I've got like little threaded knurls you possibly can't see here, so I need to put that on the head of the screw side, and then there's a little cover that will screw onto that knurl. I'll show you in a sec. Sort my bits out. Yeah, so on these screws, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little thread on it, the GoPro's picking it up, so that'll stick out, and then I've got these little covers threaded the other way around, and that'll go on the on it to cover it up. I'll show you once I've screwed this on. Let me just get this lobbed onto the wall. Right, so that's all on, and then these, as I say, screw on like that. Doesn't it look pretty? And yeah, as ever, the same as doing anything at home, if you're screwing into any wall, just make sure there's no electrical wires. So I know this side of the cabin there is no wires, and on this side we have got wires and electric. So safety first if you're doing DIY, whether it be on a campsite, at home, or inside a pod. Right, both screws on, everything all made up, nice and neat. Take my rubbish back, and let's go back to what I was originally doing, to go and get 2 clean cups and a teaspoon. Right, clean cups are ready, and the fan came yesterday. So isn't it weird? It's just hard remembering just a couple of months ago, before people arrived, I was putting on a heater to actually warm up. Unfortunately, even in this blistering heat we've had, this pod does stay relatively cool, about the same temperature. Anyway, we've now got the fan. Let's check that's all operating all right. Do I get a breeze on me? Yeah, it's just circulating air amongst other things. So yeah, so new additions to the pod this weekend, and we've got the fan working, and look at these cuts. Look, isn't that beautiful? That, isn't it? Even if I do say so myself, beautiful coat hangers. Yeah, lovely. So just over a week, and we've got a special guest staying in the pod. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's go and check my computer now, see if I've got any messages in, and to see who's left to go. What time is it? 20 past 10. Another 45 minutes to cleaning time.
I think that one's working. No.
We've inherited a wall of clocks. How many clocks? How many clocks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 clocks. And I was just saying to Wendy, all of them were different times, and some working, some not working.
And Wendy says she don't care.
And Wendy says she doesn't care. Yeah, that's no. Time. It's time. We need to get a couple of batteries on the couple, but we have now got some telling the right time. So I've got a couple of campers on who just asked if they can depart a bit late, and I've said that's okay. Oh my golly, Wendy! Oh, wet seats, soaky wet seats. Oh.
Go through, leave them out there so they dry.
Yeah, I'm just going to flip them over.
I didn't get them in last night.
There we are. Yeah, wet seats. So then we need to look at this. I've got a frame here as well, and I need, ideally, and I haven't got one of them big long joiner clamps, you know, the big long ones, to pull that in. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that. I was going to put some no more nails, but I think I need to get some silicone on it. So looking pretty. Right, so everybody is checked out, and I'm just at noon. I did let a couple of guys that have been camping with us for 2 weeks check out late, because they've been here for 2 weeks and then they had a lot of camping stuff to pack up. And so I'm going to go and have a look at their pitch to see what it's like, because they're a little bit tucked away. And we'll have a quick walk around the site and see what everything else is looking like today. Yeah, these cones that I put out yesterday, so the jury is still out on them. So a lot of people have suggested, why don't we do fencing and hedging? I think I've mentioned this already, but you know, it's so dark here when it's dark, and I don't want any trip hazards, and somebody will end up going for a bird, and we'll see. So I'll say they like this site, considering the lack of rain we've had. It's looking very nice. That's a beautiful motorhome. So funny enough, these tent pitches down here are all in use next week and the week after. We've got quite a few campers on, and this one here has been down for 2 weeks. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to have a very quick look on this 27, just because of the grass, and I'm going to put the shortest stay on here. So I need to go back to the computer now and just have a quick look. But all the other ones are fine. Yeah, it's just this one which I thought I was going to get a wee problem with. Right, pitch 27. I need to go and have a quick look at that. Just while I'm here, again, I've been going through these old videos over a period of time. You've been seeing some with Sandra. Who remembers the day? Those of a certain age, and you know, I think it was Dan from the Travel Trolls called me the old man, and I will remember that. Dan called me the old man. The days in the 1970s and the 80s, maybe even possibly going into the 90s, but certainly the 70s and 80s, when it was somebody's 18th, there used to be big birthday parties, and when somebody was 21, it was like a massive big party took place for all the family. Anyway, I wore a dress once. Is it a dress or a skirt? So I'm going to insert a clip here in a minute. So I'm really lucky that on my 21st, somebody in the family had a video camera, which was really rare back in the day. So I've actually got a full video up online of my 21st, and the dress and clothes we were wearing, the party dances. But anyway, this is me wearing a dress. Fellas, comment below if you've ever worn a dress.
Give me a cheer, girls, come on! On your own, please, fellas, come on! On your own! Wait those girls, come on! Give it to you, girls, come on! Wait those girls, come on! Take 'em out, fellas! Round of applause for the lads. Come on, they deserve it. Come on.
So a very quick look at the booking system we've got. So one thing I'm going to do is on Monday. I'm not going to do it now because we have a lady in the office who sort of takes our phone calls and bookings, and I'm possibly going to move that pitch 21 to pitch 5, looking at this, and take out 27 for 4 or 5 days to give it a chance to recover. But somebody's due on there on Monday, so I'll make a decision on Monday morning. Let's see how it goes over the next 2 days. I'm not just saying it, but you must admit that pod does look pretty, doesn't it? Right, let's go and see what Rash is up to. I've had to put her in to the caravan. She was having a bit of a heavy barking session before at another dog. She was a bit of a naughty girl. She's been in the caravan for the last half an hour. Let's go and see what she's up to. How are you? What's all that barking for? You? What have you been up to? No biscuit? Right, I'm going to have an early sandwich because I say I have got quite a few coming on this afternoon. So just try and sit down now, and fingers crossed nobody will be here till after 1 o'clock. But we will wait and see. So today for my dinner, I'm going for the vegan meat option. So it's half and half. So half vegan, that's that sort of salady stuff, and down below is the meat option, a vegan meaty option. Somebody should invent that, shouldn't they? So yeah, is that vegan? So it's half vegan, half meat option. So, interesting. Masha, what are you doing? Right, let's have some dinner. Right, so 12:30. Sandwich approaching mouth. Nobody should be on till 1 o'clock. 12:30. First one arrives. Yeah, always the way. So just check the back of this pod. Anyway, not a problem. They're on safely, and a few other ones are on nicely. And hello, pigeon. I've just had a couple arrive pitching up in a tent for a few days. They may possibly be wanting to extend their stay. I must have a chat with them, and they are possibly want to be wardens. So I'll be having a chat about the perils, the highs and the lows of being a warden, and what to look out for, and what Facebook groups to perhaps visit and not visit. Right, I'm going to sort of wrap this off. I can close up my door because that's all done. Door on the shed in case you want I'm going to say door. And yeah, I'm going to call that a day. and then we're going to roll into Sunday. Got a lot going off tomorrow, and it should be a quietish afternoon tomorrow. I'm going to have a mad scramble because Sandra's coming up. I better give the caravan a tidy up, haven't I? May even change the bedding. Will I be crawling in the quilt? Who knows? Right, I'm going to wrap it there, guys. If you're new here, thanks for finding my channel and visiting. If you've just recently subscribed, fantastic. You're amazing. If you've not already done so, you can subscribe down to my channel down there below, and smash the like button. Gives the video a thumbs up. That'd be amazing if you could do that. And yeah, like the video, you know, and place any comments down there below, and I'll always get back to you the best that I can. Look after yourselves and enjoy your weekend. All being well, this will be up Saturday evening, tea time evening, all being well. I'm just going to try and slice them all together. Take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one.